What is up, everybody? Welcome to Cahtah Media, guys. Welcome to Cahtah Media, everybody. How are you guys doing? Um, First things first, before I get into a lot of NBA topics, follow Cahtah Media on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube, I should say. Follow Cahtah Media on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Um, it's all the same name, Cahtah Media. It's all the same name in every social. Appreciate you guys joining up on a Friday. Let's talk some NBA. So, man, um, Celtics have been struggling. We all know, unfortunately, but they bounced back last night. Now I know it's a bounce back to back for the Milwaukee Bucks. So I'm not really gonna get too like hyped or overreaction, but it's still nice to see the Celtics finally dominate versus a team that is dominating every game right now. Um, so that's not Thursday. So Wednesday night, Drew Holiday goes for 51. I think Giannis had 38 against the Pacers. Actually, an amazing game from Drew Holiday. I think what separated the Celtics last night, shooting 51% from the field, and 22 for 40 from three. I think they just finally hitting their shots, and you see what happens when the Celtics hit their shots. Better shot selection. When Robert Williams is out there is a whole different dynamic for the Celtics. Separates the Celtics from the Bucks. And then you have Al Horford who stretches the floor in offense. He was sitting there and he couldn't miss. Al was shooting, sharp shooter from three. He was stretching the floor, so Brook Lopez can't just hang under the rim and get boards all day. He can't just sit there. And the Malcolm Brogdon, I think the Bucks have a point guard issue kind of because Middleton's on and he's off. I'm not gonna say it was on him. The Bucks just got whipped by 40 last night. It was great to see as a Celtics fan. But also, I think what separated the Celtics is very simple. Their defense. Back to back. So Giannis is bringing up the ball. And as good as Giannis is, this is what I really hate when Tatum and Brown bring up Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown bring up the ball. And same with Giannis. I hate when they all bring up the ball because they are not playmakers. They play better off the ball. Giannis is a great player. I think he's better off the ball. He gets it. Giannis can just take it right to the rim. We all know how Giannis attacks. He likes to get his hands dirty. We all know how it is. But it's when you drill on the top of the key and he's taking a wide open three. I love Giannis, but if Giannis can make threes, it would be over. But he can't. He was not his style. So yeah, the Bucks were just a little just out of it last night. I know it was a back-to-back, but excuse me. But what separated the Celtics is shot selection, getting rebounds. The Celtics, when they rebound, not that much turnovers last night. Great passes. They made the right reads. Catch the Bucks off guard, and they got to the rim. And they made plays. They made good reads. Because it's better when Tatum and Brown don't bring up the ball so much. You're trying to play point guard and shooting guards like Devin Booker. It's better when they play off the ball. It's different. There's differences. To the Celtics team, and it's very simple. When the Celtics just play their game of basketball, they win. Now, I don't expect the Bucks to play like this in the playoffs. I think the Celtics playoff series, I expect that to be a little more than last night. I don't think the Bucks are going to get beat by 41 points. But the Celtics match up very well, and the playoffs are a game of matchups. Celtics match up really well. You tell when Robert Williams is healthy, he's the key factor of the Celtics. Another point I've been thinking about all week, I've been trying to say this to my friends. Me and my friends are going back and forth about this. Excuse me. Malcolm Brogdon is what Rondo was to the Celtics in 2008. He's two different styles of point guards and players. I understand. I respect him a lot. Malcolm Brogdon's a very good attacker. He's very big. He was getting steals last night. On the defensive side, Brogdon's contributing. But on offense, Bucks were just giving him wide open dunks. I don't know what happened to them last night. I thought it'd be a closer game. But what separates the Celtics is what has been the Celtics issue? Point guard. I love Kemba. I like Kyrie. We'll get to Kyrie in a little bit. So I don't know what's going on in Dallas right now. It's not his fault. I'll break it down after. But anyway, Celtics have had some point guard issues, but the way the Celtics are playing right now with Malcolm Brogdon, Derek White, and Smart, Malcolm Brogdon and Payne Pritchard too. But Malcolm Brogdon last night was putting his head down. He was dunking. He was right to the rim. Took advantage of the Bucks last night, and he took it in old fashion. He dominated last night. Great reads. Great on offense. Ball movement was underrated last night. All good to Malcolm Brogdon. I think he really is what the Celtics needed. And I still can't believe Brad Stevens pulled that off, man. I miss Neesmith. I miss Tights, but blows my mind how Brad Stevens still pulls that trade off. That is insane. But he's what the Celtics have needed. The Celtics got depth. Just gotta pray these guys stay healthy. But last night what separated them was very simple. Shooting, rebounding, defense. Can the Celtics play defense like this every night? Can the Celtics play defense like this? Can the Celtics please play defense like this? The Celtics last night. Now, I know it's a back-to-back. Like I said, I'm not overreacting. I'm just saying this is what separated the Celtics from the Bucks last night. It was defense. So, Giannis is coming up the court, right? And this is why I say I hate – well, the thing about Giannis, he can just take it. He attacks. He waits, and oop, I got a mismatch. Boom, right to the rim. He's got to go quick, though. Giannis's footwork is, we all know, is incredible. His footwork it's out of this world how good that dude really is. And so either he's taking a baseline or he's going straight up the middle. Down the middle. But the thing was separated, right? So when Giannis is bringing up the ball, there's like a wall. There's a thing called like the wall last night, right? So we had, I think it was Grant and Derek White. They're building a wall for Giannis, saying if you want to drive, you're gonna have to get a charge or you're gonna have to come around. So Giannis could kick it last night to Carter. You know, what I like to Celtics did last night, it was kick. Giannis can kick it out, dish it out, let him take that shot. Celtics were fast. The guy was hitting right there. What was it? Right near the score table, kind of, if you know what I'm saying. On the 3-point line. Celtics defense last night had a game plan for Giannis. They have answers for Giannis. Al Horford was manning him down. Giannis is going to get his in the playoffs. I'm expecting a couple big games for Giannis in the playoffs. That's where he really eats. I'm expecting big games for Giannis, but the Celtics defense last night game plan was amazing. Joe Mazzulla, I give him credit. I mean, dude, that was a great game plan. And Celtics were just shooting so good. 51% from the field, 22 for 40 on 3. Amazing. Great shots last night. They were locked in. Jaylen Brown. Can we talk about Jaylen Brown? I know what Jaylen Brown said. Here's my thing about Jaylen Brown. It's his decision, man. It is what it is. It's all business. One thing I want from Jaylen. I want Jaylen to stop. Like, I know what Jaylen's saying. He's being honest. I want to figure what I wanted. He's wanted here. Excuse me. Jaylen Brown is so good. He's too good to be stressing out. And why another time being down on himself. He's worked too damn hard. Celtics, I went through hell. Ever since I went to high school and they started playing together, him and Tatum, they've been through it all. Don't just go throw it away, Jaylen. Try to get a ring. Just focus on the ring, Jaylen. Then make a decision after, man. We love Jaylen, bro. I love Jaylen. I love watching Jaylen right now. He's really improving his game. You know, no matter what, he looks hungry. Celtics look hungry this year. They looked hungry last night. It was a statement. But I'm expecting the Bucks have to be better. The Bucks have to play better, and I'm expecting. If that's how they're gonna play in the playoffs, that is insane. I don't expect it. I expect this playoff series to be if both meet in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is gonna ramp up. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna ramp up, and this is only the start. But you know, get it back to my point. Jaylen Brown, he's so efficient. He's getting to the rim. He's attacking. He's dunking. He's taking contact. He's flexing on guys. He's starting to feel himself. He's starting to get into his own. He's coming to his own right now. He's so respected. He's so underrated. And I just hope he knows, man. From a Celtics fan, we love the guy, man. He's a good really, really, really good dude off the court. I think he's been playing better than Jason Tatum, but they're still all good players. Him and Tatum combined for 72 last night versus the Bucks. I mean, this is where the Celtics. Looks like the Celtics were versing the Suns that night in Phoenix, and they whooped them. This looks like the Boston Celtics I know. This looks like the Celtics team, and I've been saying all year this could be it. But there's a lot of implications. But getting back to Jaylen Brown, man, don't just leave for nothing, Jaylen. You gotta. Grass is not always greener on the other side, but it's all up to him. But I'm just saying, Jaylen's being too hard on himself. He worked too good. He's too good of a person. He's way too good of a player just to be towering on himself. He's too good of a damn player. I don't care how much money they make. He's too good of a player. Boston needs him, but it's his decision. But give Jaylen All-NBA team. Not for the point guard. Those point guards, All-NBA team stacked. I think him and Tatum can make it. It's a boatload of money. Lock them up. Let's go C's. All right. Now that I get over that game. I'll get the Middleton and Holiday in a few minutes. I'll get at that after. So very, very important games tonight. Let me look. Let's get to an NBA. All right, so let's read this off to you guys. So we got the Lakers and the Timberwolves, good implications, and the Denver Nuggets and the Suns, if that's the Jokic and them play. So the Pelicans beat the Nuggets last night. Let me get to it. Let's get to the matchups. Standings. Hold on, guys. Let's get into the standings right here. The West is so weird right now. Like, I feel like we know what we got in the East. Like, in the East, I think we all know. But it's like, so in the East, we all know what it is pretty much. It's like honestly, I think the Cavs could be sleeper. They match up with the Celtics well. The Knicks definitely kind of do too. So let's go over the West. I'll go to the East in a second. We're going to go to the West. Actually, let's go East to West. Milwaukee Bucks, 52 wins. 22 losses in first place. Second seed, the Boston Celtics, 53-24. Third seed, Philadelphia. I'm going to get them after. The Celtics have a big game versus them Tuesday. 50-26, the Sixers. Cavaliers right there, 48-29. Fourth seed. Fifth seed is the New York Knicks, 44-3. Number 6 seed is the Bucks. All right. Let's go to the West. The Western Conference. Denver, 51-25, the first seed. Second seed, the Grizzlies, 48-28. Ever since Ja came back, Ja had the little incident. He just gotta, hopefully Ja is all good now, and hopefully Ja just realizes, man, he made a bad mistake, and he's still a very good basketball player. Grizzlies still have Steven Adams, man. I would not sleep on the Grizzlies, even though I don't think Grizzlies. You know what, man? I would not sleep on the Memphis Grizzlies. They don't have Steven Adams yet. I think they're 9-2 since John Morant came back. The Grizzlies are really good. They're really making some noise right now, man. Hopefully, what if Ja gets in trouble, then he turns it around and go wins a championship? I'm not saying he will because the West is insane, but we'll see. That would be a pretty good. I think he would feel better. It would be a pretty good turnaround. Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings made the playoffs for the first time in 16 years, man. I was 3 years old last time they made playoffs, and now I'm 19. Shout out to the Kings, man. They're having an outstanding year. So the third seed, the Sacramento Kings, 46-30. Insane year for them. 4 seed is the Phoenix Suns, 41-35. I think the Suns, man, and the Warriors would be an amazing series. If we can get the Warriors and Suns, dude, that'd be that would have some big implications with that. 5th seed, Paul George, man. I believe he sprained his right knee. Thank God he didn't hurt it. It looked pretty bad, but he only sprained it. We'll see if Paul George can even get back to his old self. Number 6, Golden State Warriors, who I think the Warriors are gonna go. Man, it's tough. That is tough. We all know what's going on with the Golden State Warriors, man. Wiggins, I'm not even gonna say anything. I just hope he's all good. But with Gary Payton back, Steph Curry, Clay, Draymond, I think with the big three, man, I can never count the Warriors out. Do I think they're gonna get out the West? No, but I'm not writing the Warriors off. Playoffs are 0-0. They can still dominate. They can still dominate. The Warriors are still the Warriors. 40-37. Their home record, the away record is horrible. They're 10-22 on the road. I think the Warriors' home record is absolutely horrible. Number 7 seed, New Orleans Pelicans. Brandon Ingram has been insane these past couple weeks. They're 39-38 in the 7 seed. Timberwolves are 39-28. Versus the Lakers tonight, and this is what I really wanted to talk about. The Lakers, who are 9 seed, 38-38. Man, this is a big game. Let me see. TNT, right? It's got to be in ESPN, right? It's Friday, right? So yeah, it's got to be. Let's see. It's got to be like in NBA TV. Or it's got to be. So NBA TV at 8:00 Eastern Time. It's the Lakers and the Timberwolves, and the Wolves are in the 8th seed. The Lakers are in 9th. This could be a very big game. LeBron's playing, AD's. I'm pretty sure everybody's playing. This will be an interesting game. Playoff race is starting to heat up. This is a great game. Let's see something. NBA tonight. I'm gonna say this, man. Is Denver scared of is Denver scared of the Lakers? You guys think? Does anybody think Denver's scared of the Lakers? Is Denver scared of LA? Is that the question? Denver's starting to put it together, but a lot of people are saying, man. So, okay. Let's see right here. On DraftKings, the Lakers money line is 120, minus 120. Over-under is 232. Lakers are favored by 2. And Timberwolves money line is plus 100. Man. Who do you take in this game? I'm going with you gotta go with the Lakers. You gotta go with the Lakers tonight. LeBron James, man, listen. I know the Lakers lost 1. They split with the Bulls since LeBron came back. 1-1. But I don't know. I kind of think, man, this Wolves team, since I like the Wolves with Cat, I really like this team with Karl Anthony Towns. And I wonder who's going to be on AD tonight. Who's going to be on AD tonight? So how does this matchup go? We gotta put. No, Rudy's kind of slow, man. You got to put Rudy. Who do you put on AD tonight? I mean, Lakers don't really have a big center. I mean, basically it's Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards on AD. That's tough. So it's gonna be interesting how the Timberwolves game plan this, man. That was an interesting one. What do you put on AD if you're the Wolves? That is interesting. But nothing less. This is a very interesting game tonight. The West is. I think the West for the play-in. I don't really agree with the play-in. I know since the bubble we had to do it, but I feel like they should bring the 1 through 8 back. But things have changed nowadays, so it is what it is. I don't know if things have changed, so it is what it is. I'm not very mad. It is what it is. But I think this is gonna be a close game tonight. I think Lakers win tonight. What does I like to Karl Anthony Towns back with the Wolves? I still think this Lakers team is that dominant. No, I think when AD's dominating and LeBron, I can see LeBron going for. I can see AD having a big game tonight. It just depends how they're gonna match him up. Very big implications, though. So you got the Lakers in the 9th seed, and you got the Wolves in the 8th. And the Wolves have been really, really good. They beat the Warriors last Sunday night. I watched that game. They beat them in Oracle Arenas in San Fran. Then the Wolves who did the Wolves just play? I've been watching the Wolves a lot. Wolves just played. Who did they just play? I think they just played the. Hold on. Okay, they played someone. I'm gonna see the Wolves, but Karl Anthony Towns has been shooting great. Timberwolves have been playing really good. Oh, it was the Suns. So these last 3 games, let's look at the Wolves' last 3 games. They beat the Warriors 99-96. They beat the Kings, who have been amazing this year, 119-115. They almost beat the Suns Wednesday night. I did watch that game, but they lost by 7. So the Wolves' remaining schedule is the Lakers tonight, Trailblazers, who just I don't know what's up with that team, versus the Nets, Spurs, and Pelicans. So that Pelicans, there is a big playoff implications. So the Lakers' final schedule, but this Lakers schedule is like it's a rush to the playoffs, man. Lakers cannot afford to lose the rest of these games. They have to just go out. Okay. So we got the Lakers and the Rockets. They should win, but that's in Houston. Houston playing pretty sneaky good basketball. Utah Jazz and Utah. And then next Wednesday, they got the LA Clippers to battle away without PG. That could be interesting. Then will we finally see LeBron versus Kevin Durant next Friday, April 7th? LeBron versus KD would be amazing. We need to see it before the playoffs, man. Second last game, the Phoenix come to LA. That'd be interesting. And then last game for the Lakers for the season is the Jazz. So I'll say this. They could beat the Rockets, could beat the Jazz. Clippers could beat it. I see them losing to the Clippers and Suns, but then I see them beating the Jazz. So I think they go 3-2. I think they go 3-2 this last 5 stretch for the Lakers. It's all up to Anthony Davis and LeBron. So up to these guys. So they want to make a run, or do they just want to say, you know what? Well, we're gonna trade AD and try to get some valuable pieces, and we'll be back next year. But I think LeBron sees it like, man, Austin Reeves was going off. He was averaging great. Austin Reeves was literally looking like, does LeBron even want to come back? But now that Austin Reeves put the Lakers back in position in AD, LeBron knows he has something special. They could make some noise. Do I see him coming out the West? I mean, I had Denver coming out the West months ago, but now that I see it, it's like, do they even want to play the Lakers? Because does Denver have enough to beat LeBron and AD? I don't know if they do. I don't know if they have enough because we've seen for years, and I've been watching the Bronx since I was a kid. Do they have enough to stop the Lakers? They have a deep bench, but is the Denver's defense that good to stop LeBron and AD in that Lakers offense? They have some shooters. But if I'm Anthony Davis right now, I gotta tell Anthony Davis something. If I'm Anthony Davis on the Lakers, there was one game he was only, I think Sunday, he shot 8 shots. If I'm Anthony Davis and I'm big and I know I can move, dude, I am not taking 8 shots. I am taking 15 plus at halftime, and then I'll take 10 or 11 more, 8 or 10 more shots in the third quarter. AD's gotta want to be a basketball shooting fiend. He's gotta get that ball and just want to score. He's gotta want to get that ball and just be a ball hog because Anthony Davis, their offense is set up around basically AD. It's gotta be the system. The coach gotta change it. Give him more than 8 shots. He's usually shooting like 15 plus. He should at least average 30 or 40 points a night. 30, at least 30, 35. AD should be averaging 30 or 35. And Lakers need to get tougher. But you think this Lakers team can do damage. But AD needs to start taking more shots. Anthony Davis needs to take 15 plus shots. Even more. Because he's that good. And I'm not just saying he's not a good player, but 8 shots, man, you're Anthony Davis. We need him to take more shots. He needs 15, and I'll give you 8 more shots, maybe 9 more shots at halftime. We'll see what happens. Unless you guys blow me. I'm just saying in general. But, LeBron's back tonight. Let's see if AD is more aggressive. Let's see if the Lakers are more aggressive tonight. This could be a very big game. It means a lot. I have a lot of Laker friends, a lot, and so obviously this is a very big game. But we'll see what happens. All right, let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks before we head out. Luka and Kyrie are just not working. I don't want to put it all on Kyrie. It just seems like Luka is a better off-ball player. It just seems like he's not, he's not. He doesn't work with superstars. Luka's better off the ball by himself. It's weird. We see a lot of these duos with Tatum, Brown, LeBron, AD, Devin Booker, Durant just getting started. Embiid, Harden, all around the league. There's at least two or three duos that work. Let me see another one. Let me see another one. Let me think of another one. I'm trying to think. Who is another duo I'm missing? Giannis and Drew Holiday. I want to say Middleton, but I gotta say Drew Holiday. Giannis. So like it's just like Mavericks don't use Christian Wood at all. You gotta use them on pick and rolls. They just don't. They don't like using Christian Wood on pick and rolls. He's supposed to be that guy pick and rolls. You're supposed to, I don't know, ball screens or just call. It's good on pin downs. You can call him the pin down. So Luka, it's just like their offense is weird, and I just don't get some of these coaches' schemes. I don't get why you don't use Christian Wood. It's not on Kyrie. I think Luka's kind of like not getting the spotlight. He's not getting the same amount of touches, so he can't get the same amount of energy. He can't. His play style is gone because it's just totally changed. Because you just added another guard, and Luka just needs a dominant center. That's all he needs. He doesn't need. And I'm not saying it's Kyrie's fault. It's just like how it goes sometimes. It's basketball. Not every duo works. And I think Luka's going through something. He's got to be tougher. Luka's just got to accept call. It is what it is, man. NBA refs, man. But he'll grow out of it. Tatum used to be like that until he grew up. He just needs the right coach, and I think the Mavericks took a gamble, and I'm not saying it's Kyrie's fault. I'm not saying that. It's just their offense is just not what it's supposed to be. Everybody thought Kyrie and Luka could just ISO the way out of the West. They thought it was straight ISOs, taking turns like Kevin Durant and Kyrie down on the Nets, but it wasn't the same. Kevin Durant, power forward, who can just shoot from anywhere. He just pull up. Kyrie's more of a pull-up shooter with Kevin Durant. He's like a pull-up shooter, but Luka's more of a step back, or he's more of a step back than like flashy player. Kyrie he's such a good ISO player and one-on-one player. I feel like Luka taking way more threes. That one game versus the Hornets, Sunday, I want to say. It's just like, Luka, I get you're mad about the refs, but the thing is, Luka, you're taking so many bad shots down the stretch. Luka's got a couple of things on Luka. He's just got to be better in crunch time. When it's crunch time, you got to be better, Luka. So I know his game is fast-paced, but Luka does not like playing with a fast-paced. That's why I don't think he'll ever work on the Celtics. Celtics thrive on fast pace and transition. That's when the Celtics will at their best. But Luke is more of like a slow paced player. Let me take it. Let me just ISO, like more not like ISO actually, more of like a step back. He plays it slow. He likes the offense to get settled. He likes to set it up. Where Tatum and Brown or Marcus Smart, or Derek White, one bounce pass. One pass on a fast break, they're taking it to the rim. Fast paced. Some guys work off different pace, which is what it is, right? Not every guy works on fast pace like that. It's different styles, man. We're getting so much talent in the NBA now that is so different. I feel like the game changes every year. But that's why I feel like they're not working. The pace just isn't there. Luka's not getting the touches, so he can't. His energy's not there. So he can't be the player that we all know he is. He's not getting the same as much as touches on the ball. He's not the number one guy anymore. It's like Kyrie. Kyrie's been pretty good. I've seen him beat the Lakers off that crazy shot. It's just like Luka just needs that guy to be controlling the offense. He needs to be like the QB. He needs to be like the quarterback controlling the offense, because it's when Luka runs that offense, when it's just him and no other guard. And if they know how to use Christian Wood, that team would be insane. I thought earlier in the season, like I'm talking November, October, a couple months ago. Obviously, this is when the season was probably just started rocking. Football season was here. I gave it a month, I think. I think, dude, it's going to Celtics and Luka. I think the Celtics and Mavs, because Luka was putting up numbers. Remember when Luka had that 60-point game, 20 assists and 19 rebounds, I think, versus the Knicks? That was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that just shows you how good of a player he is when he controls, when he's the guard, and better off the ball. He's better off the ball, and he's better when it's just him facilitating. He can facilitate. We all know he can shoot. He plays with slower pace. That's why him and Kyrie never really work. Kyrie's handles, he's going fast. Kyrie's going fast because, you got to be quick. When you're doing handles and you're causing someone out, you got to be quick. When you create space like that, Kyrie, you got to be quick with the ball. And Luka is just like, he'll go quick, but he don't know who step back real quick. Luka takes a step back, bang, from three. There's differences. They're different pace. They're different energy. They're two different type of guards. Their style is different. It's unfortunate, man, because I want Luka and Kyrie to rule. But I don't see the Mavs hand on the Kyrie because it's just not working. It is what it is. But, two very good players. It's just not working out. But we'll see what happens, obviously. But, yeah. Anyway. Actually, I know I did go over the Eastern Conference. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you. I'll be here more this weekend and through playoffs. Let's go, baby. Go Celtics, guys. Thank you.